How can you make your home irresistible to buyers? The first thing, first impressions matter. You need to maximize your curb appeal. Take a look around the outside of your house. When you come in, you're probably pulling in a garage or walking in through a side door. Take a fresh look. Ask your neighbor to come and do it if you're not comfortable doing this. But take a walk around your house. Does the siding need to be pressure washed? Do your sidewalks need to be pressure washed? Do you need to paint your front door? Do you need to get all the cobwebs cleaned out of it? Are your gutters full? Do you need to get those cleaned out? Do you need to do some landscaping in the front? First impressions are huge for buyers because a lot of times a buyer is going to drive by that house before they go to the inside of it. So if the house doesn't pop on the outside, they're probably never going to see the inside of that house. So maximize your curb appeal. Number 2 is to modernize key areas of your home, which is going to be your kitchen and your bathroom. I'm not saying you need to gut both of them and totally replace them, but you do need to give them a more modern look. Maybe you need to paint your kitchen cabinets. Maybe you can just change out that hardware. Maybe you can upgrade your countertops. Changing out the lighting, all those types of things will make a huge impact for buyers. Number 3 is to enhance your home's lighting. If you live in an older home, I know that my parents' house, they don't have ceiling lights in the living room of their home. Older homes, they just didn't do that. You had lamps. So if you live in an older house, it might be worth getting some canned lights or a big ceiling fan with light installed in your living room to help modernize that house. Lamps are a little harder to find that kind of go with everybody's motif now. So check out getting some new lighting for your home, make it bright, spacious, maybe add some lighting to the kitchen area, the dining room, update the light fixtures in the bathrooms as well. Number 4 is you need to create a neutral backdrop. You want a buyer to come in and be able to see themselves in that house. They don't want to come in and see the purple kids' room or the pink kids' room or the maroon dining area. That may not appeal to them. That might not be their taste. And some people need that visual cue. So make sure that if you've got some off-the-wall colors in your house, that you're going through and you're neutralizing all that before you put your home on the market. You want to promote a lifestyle. When people buy a home, they're probably going to have family over. They're going to have friends over. So if you have a great backyard area, put a nice patio set out there. Have a fire pit set up. Let people envision themselves on the weekend living outside of this home, because the outside and what they can do in the back is going to matter just as much as what happens inside the house. Number 7 is you want to ensure your home is ready to show at all times. If somebody calls and wants to see your house at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and you're like, oh, that's really not a good time. We're going to be getting home from school. I've got to figure out what to do with the dogs. Could they come at a different time? That may not work for the buyer. So you want to try and keep your house show ready so that when somebody wants to see it, it's available. They can get in there. They can go look at it. They're not walking in to dirty dishes piled up in the sink or the cat litter boxes overflowing. Keep it show ready. Do some things before you leave for work every day so that any buyer that comes into your house sees you're taking care of it. Step number 8 is to use high quality photos and virtual tours. If your agent is taking cell phone pictures when they come to that listing appointment, you need to find a different agent. We live in a very visual world, and with the internet, cell phone photos are not going to get your home sold. Make sure your agent's going to use a professional photographer and maybe even have them do a Matterport virtual tour to help people get a feel for what the house flow is. If you're looking for an agent who can help you appeal to buyers and make your home irresistible to them, feel free to give me a call and let's talk.